He never paid a dime!
Enough. Let's play the recording. Kick him out. I don't care if he's sick.
When a poor man stood trembling in court accused of lying by his arrogant landlord, no one knew the truth would hit like a thunderbolt. It all started in a small-town courtroom. Tom, a frail man in his 50s, wearing a worn-out coat and carrying a folder of rent receipts, stood nervously before the judge. Across from him sat Mr. Dalton, a wealthy landlord in a sharp blue suit, smirking confidently. "Your Honor," Mr. Dalton said, his voice dripping with arrogance, "this man hasn't paid rent for 3 months. He's a liar and a fraud trying to live on my property for free," the courtroom murmured. Tom's hands trembled as he opened his folder. "That's not true, sir. I paid him cash each month. He said he'd send receipts later." Dalton scoffed. "Cash? There's no proof of that. He's lying." The judge, an older woman with calm but sharp eyes, raised her hand. "Let's hear him out, Mr. Dalton." Tom took a deep breath. "I'm not a rich man, Your Honor. I work 2 jobs. My wife's sick, and I've done everything I could to stay honest. I even recorded every payment, just in case." He pulled out an old phone and pressed play. The courtroom fell silent. Through the phone speaker, Mr. Dalton's voice echoed clearly. "Good, Tom. Thanks for paying early again. You're my favorite tenant." Dalton's face turned pale. The smug grin vanished as whispers filled the room. The judge leaned forward, her tone now sharp. "Mr. Dalton, would you like to explain why your voice confirms his payments?" Dalton stuttered. I don't recall saying that." The judge slammed her gavel lightly. "It's clear you tried to exploit this man's honesty. This court rules in favor of Mr. Tom. You will refund his overpaid rent and cover his legal fees." The room erupted in murmurs. Tom's eyes filled with tears. He looked at the judge and said softly, "Thank you, Your Honor. I just wanted fairness." The judge smiled warmly. "Honesty still matters, Mr. Tom. Don't ever doubt that." As Dalton stormed out, reporters snapped photos. The once invisible poor man had won against greed. Outside the courthouse, a local journalist approached Tom. "How did it feel to stand up to him?" Tom smiled weakly. "It wasn't about winning. It was about proving that even when you're poor, truth is the one thing no one can take from you." The clip of the verdict went viral that night. Millions watched as justice silenced. Arrogance. If this story moved your heart, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video, because sometimes the smallest voice speaks the loudest truth.